Hello and happy Mindful Monday. So, if you have not done so already, your first job is to listen to the book. So, in the description below, there's a link to the book Grumpy Monkey. You're going to listen to that first. It's a fun book. I like this book. And then you'll come back and you'll hear about what you'll be writing about. So, once you've listened to the book, you'll come back and you'll see what you're doing next. So today, one of the things that readers do as they read is they think about how they can relate to the book. So when we relate, that means ways that we are the same. So when I was listening to the book Grumpy Monkey, I was thinking about days that I just feel like I'm in a funk, days that I just feel a little grumpy, and the ways that I can handle that and the things that I can do. So today we're going to be making a list of at least 5 things that we do when we are grumpy. Now, when Grumpy Monkey was feeling grumpy, one thing you might have noticed is he did not like being told he was grumpy. I'm the same way. If someone says, you're in a bad mood, that's not going to help me. So I have to think about ways that I can kind of get myself out of that mood rather than hoping that others can get me there. So we're going to think of 5 things. So I made a list of my 5 things. When we write lists, our ideas do not need to be full sentences. They're just ideas. So I wrote at the top, when I'm grumpy, I can, and then I labeled them with numbers. Number 1, I said take a walk. One thing that's very helpful to me is getting outside and moving my body, or moving my body inside if the weather's super crummy. So while we've been home, I've been going outside and trying to take a walk every day that it's not rainy. It's good for my body and it's good for my mind. I also like to do art. So I like to draw, I like to write, I like to paint. There's actually paint all over my table right here. That's helpful to me. It kind of helps me do something that is calming to me. So that's my number 2. Number 3 is call a friend. Sometimes you need to talk to someone. Maybe you tell them you're feeling grumpy, maybe you don't. Just talking to someone that cares about you. Maybe it's not calling someone, maybe you have someone in your house that makes you feel better. For me, calling someone, either my family or a friend, that helps a lot. Number 4, go outside. Now I'll even show you where I like to go. Whoa. I have a creek in my backyard that I like to go. And I like to go sit outside, kind of walk around, take a peek back there. Or I like to go on my balcony, anywhere that I can get a little sunshine. I loved going outside. And then number 5, I wrote listen to music. Maybe I just sit and listen. Maybe I have a little dance party. So just like me, your job is to think of at least 5 things. And when I say at least, that means 5 or more. It's good for us to be mindful to know what helps us. It's also good for the people who care about us to know what helps us. So that maybe if you are not thinking, oh, I should go outside. Maybe if your family sees you're feeling a little grumpy, maybe they can say, why don't we go outside? So you will write a list of at least 5 things and then add illustrations. You can do small illustrations like mine. Maybe you pick one that helps you the most, make it a big one. Maybe you do a big one for each one and add labels. So first you listen to the book. Hopefully we already did that. Then we think. And then you're making your list. When I am grumpy, I can. And you write what you do when you're grumpy. Have a good one. See you later, girls.